It's homework time. Okay. So let's get started. Whoop. We have some test reviews. So we're going to have a math test on Wednesday. So we're going to do part 1 review today. Tomorrow for homework, you'll do part 2. This sheet has 7 questions. We did something similar in class, okay? So we should all be familiar with each of the questions here. So we're going to start with number 1, and there will be a secret word. I'm not going to write it. I'm going to say it, but I'm going to write it here at the bottom. So I will remember. This pen is dying. Secret word. All right, so here we go. Number 1, a circle is cut into 8 equal pieces. If 3 pieces are shaded, what is the fractional measure of the shaded angle? Okay, so we have 4 choices here. Each are a fraction. So you can draw this out, or you can visualize. And right now, I want you to visualize first. And I want you to think you have a circle, and it is cut. So think of like a pizza pie, and it's cut into 8 equal pieces. Okay? So that's how many pieces there are in all for the whole circle. So where would the 8 go? Think about it. Then it says, if 3 pieces are shaded, what is the fractional measure of the shaded angle? So we're imagining a circle cut into 8 pieces, and 3 of those pieces are shaded. Okay, so think about it. You have a circle that's divided into 8 equal pieces. Each slice is the same size, and 3 pieces are shaded. So there's a total of 8 pieces, so that's going to go in our denominator, right? The bottom number is how many there are in all. There are 8 equal pieces. So I can eliminate B. Okay? I am not having luck with pens. Okay. And 3 pieces are shaded. Oh my goodness. 3/8, right? So if I have a pizza, these are my 8 slices. These aren't very even. That's okay. And 3 are shaded. Look at this. We would write this 3/8. Voila. Okay. Number 2, which group of letters shows the angles ordered from greatest to least? So again, greatest is the largest, the biggest angle. Least will be the smallest. So as we look, I can automatically and quickly see an obtuse angle, the largest angle of them all here, a very obtuse angle. And that is angle A. So that is the greatest angle. And that's very easy to see, right? So I know, that means I can kind of eliminate everything, right? Because angle A is the greatest. However, I just want to compare these two. So a useful way, it might be kind of difficult to see, but I like to kind of move around my paper. So if I look at angle C, if I sort of flip it like this, I can see that it's almost a 90-degree angle, right? So that's telling me this angle is close to 90 degrees. I don't know for sure. I would have to use a protractor to truly measure it, or there would need to be that little square to show me it's right. But from the looks of it, I can tell that it's close to 90. And this, I can see as I move it around, it's just an acute angle. Okay, it looks about like 45 degrees, like half of a 90-degree angle. So my order is A, C, B. As I go through this, if you're kind of confused at one of them, you can put a star next to them, and we could really go over it in class tomorrow, okay? Number 3. Which type of angle is SRT, angle SRT. So remember, when we see those letters, we follow the order. SRT, so it's looking for this angle, and it tells us it's 100 degrees. So think about it. An acute angle is an angle less than 90, so it cannot be acute, right? Remember we said, oh, look how acute it is. It's smaller than 90. A right angle is 90 degrees. This is 100 degrees. A straight angle is a straight line that measures 180 degrees, right? Half of a circle. It's obtuse. It's got a big caboose. Here we go. Okay. Number 4. Ooh, this is fun. An angle turns through 1/6 of a circle. What is the measure of this angle? So what this is telling us is that we have a circle. Okay. And if I divide this into 6 pieces, it's saying that a circle turns 1/6. So this is 1/6, right? One piece, because there's 6 in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're trying to figure out the degree measurement for this, for one of these, right? And each of these is the same. We want to find how much one of them is worth. Now we have to think. We know it's 1/6 of what, though? How many degrees are in a full circle? How many? If you make a full rotation, right? We stood up in class. When we spin a quarter, it's 90 degrees. When we turn halfway, it's 180. All the way is a full 360. So we need to divide 360 divided by 6. Right? 1/6 divided by 6. Okay, let's see here. Oh, this is wet. And off to the side, does McDonald's sell burgers? That is my strategy that I always like to refer to as I work through long division. First step, divide. Does the 6 go into 3? If I wear a size 6 shoe, can I squeeze my foot into a 3? Will be too small. So I zhuzh over to the 36. Does 6 go into 36? It does. Let's see how many times. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Even 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. I multiply. Now I have to subtract. And I get zippity-doo-dah, 0. Ooh, this is too wet. I'm just going to use a little bit of my sweater here. Okay. Ugh. Let me get a new marker. I might have to get paper towel. 36. And then, oh, whoops, not 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. I subtract. Now I bring down the 0. How many times does 6 go into 0? 0 times. Okay. Six times 0 is 0. Is there anything else to bring down? Nope. 60 is my answer. So that means when we go 1/6 of a circle, we move 60 degrees. If an angle turns 1/6, it turns 60 degrees. So when I drew that circle, with 6 equal parts, that means one of each of the angles is 60 degrees. And check this out. 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 all the way around would equal 360 degrees. Or 6 times 6, or 60 times 6 would equal 360, okay? All right, moving on to number 5. And remember, pause the video, rewind, solve it on your own. Do not just copy what I'm doing. And I want to see your work tomorrow. Okay. The measure of angle VWX, we follow in order, right? VWX, ooh, looking straight. Is it a straight angle? Yes, it is 180 degrees. That means this whole angle, if I drew like a half of a circle, is 180 degrees. Then the measure of, let's follow, VWY, that's this angle here, is 120 degrees. And it's asking, what is the measure of YWX? So I need to figure out what this angle is here. Now, I know to find a missing angle when two numbers are given to me, I need to figure out, am I solving for a part or the whole? Here it gives me the whole 180, and I'm looking for this part. When I'm looking for the part, I'm going to have to subtract, right? So I'm going to subtract. I'm going to take the whole 180, and I'm going to take away or subtract 120, right? Because if I cover that 120, if I take that away, I'm left with the angle that I'm looking for. So 180 minus 120. 0. I'm going to put a 2 in my head and count up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 6 and 0. So what is the measure? It is 60. Do I just do 60? No, 60 what? Degrees. All right, now you are going to do these two all on your own. But first I'm going to give you the secret word. And the secret word is The Witches, the book we're reading now. The Witches. WITCHES. Is Ms. Coffey a witch? Maybe I am. Okay. Number 6. What is the measure of angle ABC? Oh no, the measure of, sorry, I got into my witchiness and I messed up what I'm saying. The measure of angle ABC is 95 degrees. That means this whole thing is 95. We see here ABD is 37. We need to write an equation to find the measure of angle DBC. Do we understand? Write an equation. You don't necessarily have to solve. I'd like you to solve, but the question is asking just for an equation. Are we adding, subtracting? We need to find this here. Do you understand? All right, number 7. What is the measure of an angle that turns through 1/9 of a circle? Very similar to what we did here, except it's not multiple choice. So we got to think, how many degrees are in a full circle? That we need to find 1/9 of that circle. I'm going to give you a hint. You're going to need to divide, okay? Alrighty, guys, and we'll for sure go through these two in class tomorrow. I just want you to try it on your own. Remember the secret word, and I will see you tomorrow.